We work with widows and orphans and children and men from the slums.
Yes.
Primarily in the lower economic level, the poorest of the poor.
Yeah.
And we started a school in one of the slums for disabled children, but they have nowhere to go.
Wow.
And they can't go to the regular public schools, so they're typically locked in their homes for long periods of times where their mothers have to go find work or go to work. So we started a school for disabled children in the slums that also employs people. And then we partner with a pastor who works in the slums with a school that's just a few feet away from the Muslim Training Center.
Yeah, wow.
So it's a Christian primary and preschool. And that's expanding. We started a feeding program for those children that's now every day. We have a widow sewing program. It's also with widows from that same slum area, widows that have AIDS, and now there's 12 women that are being trained with sewing machines to learn how to sew. Then they'll be able to launch their own business.
Wow.
Starting with that sewing program to make uniforms for the children that go to the school in the slum. So it's a real community effort. And then my husband started a bamboo initiative with men from the slums where they grow bamboo, they sell it, and then there's a training center where they make furniture.
Oh, wow.
And so that's really taken off, that men are being able to provide for their families.
Awesome.
So those are a few of the things that we do. We also bring volunteers over to serve in the different places, and one of the highlights that people like to volunteer is in the Nest. It's an orphan home for children, for babies that are abandoned, that need feeding and help and care, and we get to bring volunteers to be a part of that as well. We're going to lead a team of students from Little Rock Christian High School during their J term. That's this January 2nd through the 11th, so we get to expose our future leaders and difference makers to the world of Kenya and the needs of the poor. And then we desire to live there in the summer months and again facilitate volunteers from the states.
Awesome.
Plugging them in to volunteer at the schools and in the orphanages and help businessmen get a look at the Bamboo Initiative. And so we've got our hands in a bunch of different things.